Danielle Boyd has attitude, claws, and a major werewolf problem, triggered not by the full moon, but by her temper. As Strickfield High's most feared ex-supermodel cheerleader, she's hunted by a cocky transfer student who thinks he can tame her. But this schoolyard crush turns into a bloody chase.
What's that? You want to be scared? Come with me. You will experience tales of horror, ghosts, and death. It is not recommended for the weak at heart. Listen in the dark. It's more fun that way. This is Weekly Spooky.
Hello, my spookies. It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's time for a little spooky in your weekly. I'm your host and narrator, Enrique Couto, and I'm so happy to have you all join me here tonight. And if you notice my voice is a little raspy, well, it's because I spent the weekend at the Columbus Oddities and Curiosities Expo and had a great time. In fact, I know several of you are joining us from that convention for the very first time right now. So thank you so much for giving our spooky little taste of Halloween a try. I really do appreciate it. We'll be heading back to Strickfield tonight to talk about things getting a little hairy. But before we get to that, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us in what is the off season of the spooky. As the sun comes out and the weather gets warm, many people don't need a scare. But you, my dear spooky, are like me. Every day is an opportunity for some of that Halloween fun. So make sure you're subscribed on your favorite podcasting app and leave us a 5-star rating if you can. It really makes a difference. And if you love what we're doing, head to weeklyspooky.com/join and find out how you can help in a more direct way with 100 other spookies. But as for tonight, high school can be rough. Pop quizzes, gym class, drama in the lunchroom, and that is just on a good day. But what if the worst part of school wasn't detention? It was you. This story is about Danielle Boyd. She's popular, pretty, and potentially lethal. She used to rule Strickfield High like a queen until her anger started to bring out something darker, something wilder, something with claws. Get comfortable because we tell that story after this. Bringing Out the Wolf in Me by Rob Fields. Seriously, what is it with guys here at Strickfield High School? High school's not a place of learning for these dumbasses. It's just a place to meet girls and try to satisfy their raging hormones. I wish I'd stayed in Malibu and taken my chances with those werewolf hunters there. But no! I had to come back to Strickfield. Not only do guys here refuse to leave me alone, and keep in mind that Danielle Boyd made the cover of several fashion magazines, including 2 nude spreads in Vanity Fair. They want to be the alpha male to say they've taken me to bed. I find myself saying alpha more since I was bitten by a werewolf at the height of a lunar eclipse. You'd think I'd turn into a she-bitch during the full moon, right? Right? No. Turns out I go into she-bitch mode whenever I get pissed off, which ain't hard for me since I got some serious anger issues. Anyway, once my fuse gets lit, I go through my pains, my bones elongating, my hair prickling and growing out, my fingers becoming claws, my mouth turning into a muzzle with razor-sharp teeth. Feeling all that pain pisses me off even more. And don't get me started on how I lose every bit of clothing I'm wearing. Once I'm the she-bitch, I stay that way until I finally calm down. Believe it or not, I've stayed in she-bitch mode for as long as 2 days before finally calming down and becoming me again. You'd think I could just calm myself down since I'm fully aware of myself while running around Strickfield in my silver fur. Like I said, I got serious anger issues. My roommate, Darla Blake, stopped trying to tell me to get therapy. During my first session, I wolfed out and wrecked the whole office. Okay, but you're wondering what my condition has to do with what's going on now, right? Like I said, guys don't want to leave me alone. I guess that's on me when you're an ex-supermodel and people won't let you forget it. Hell, I even wolfed out once after a brainless jock slapped my ass not too long ago. But let's talk about one particular asshole that goes to Strickfield High, shall we? Keenan Dorfman just transferred to my school after getting booted out of Strickfield Academy. Supposedly, he was scoring way too many girls there. I even got a heads up from Bella Tabon that this man-whore's got his eye on me, specifically. Funny thing about being the kind of cursed I am, I can see in the dark in my human form. I can also smell things the same way as if I was the wolf. And let me tell you, I ain't never smelled the kind of testosterone I've smelled being close to Keenan Dorfman. In fact, Aileen Donnerly heard his nickname as Alpha, on account of all the pussy he gets. Believe me, my fellow cheerleaders ain't fucking with me. I know my bitches well enough to know they're okay. I know I can be a handful to them since I'm a literal raging bitch, but they know to expect that from me. But when Felicia Mirren, our captain, told me privately there were rumors going around that Keenan scored with one of the teachers at Strickfield High, Mrs. Rowland, I rolled my eyes and told her I couldn't have cared less. But when Felicia said she'd heard Keenan say he was coming for me, that he was going to marry me, I damn near wolfed out. For the record, Felicia knows about me. In fact, all my bitches know about me. Anyway, I knew Felicia wasn't lying. Thankfully, she helped calm me down. Unfortunately, that calmness wouldn't last. I just finished my shower after cheerleading for a basketball game. I wanted to hang out with Darla since I wasn't working at Roth's Rings tonight. Also, she was off from dancing at Sexpectations. As soon as I exit the main doors of Strickfield High, Keenan Dorfman's standing there with his friends. And oh, did he ever see me. In fact, he approaches me. I raise my hand in front of me. Fuck off, Keenan. His sneer says it ain't happening. I'm sure you heard around school that I want you, Danielle. He points at me. People keep saying you're the hardest one to get here. Now he's rubbing his hands together. I really hope you are that hard to get. And he's got a gleam in his eye. Because not only will I get you, I think I'm in love. Yeah, you're the one I'm going to marry. When he sees me heaving, he comes right after me. I drop my shit and run. Bella Tabon asked me many times why I even cheerlead. Of course, she's complimenting me by saying I should be an athlete instead. Thinking about it, Bella and Darla would get along great. They both give me great advice. Problem is, I'm too much of a bitch to take it. Leave me alone, Keenan, I yell. Can't do that, hottie, he calls back. I cry out when I feel that sudden surge down my back. That motherfucker! I've got to get away from him. I reach the fence and quickly climb over it. I drop just outside the football field. That's when my shoes come apart. When I hear that bastard climbing the fence, I turn around and slam my palms against it to knock him off. Then I run away again. When I'm under the home bleachers, I feel my clothes coming apart. I'm gonna kill Keenan for this. I groan and growl at the pain I'm feeling. My clothes are tatters on the ground now. I'm growing, sprouting hair, changing. When it's finished, I tighten my fists and roar with all I've got. Where are you, my beautiful flower? I hear Keenan singing. Come on, I'm not gonna hurt you, Danielle. I just want to win your heart. Win my heart? Win my heart? I'll rip yours right out, you son of a bitch. You brought the wolf out of me tonight. You want to play? Let's play.
Don't go away. Weekly Spooky will be right back.
When Keenan's still hunting for me, I spring right out of the bleachers and tackle him on the astroturf of the football field. Keenan cries out when he's flat on his back. I glare right at him and growl as I hold him down with one clawed hand. I'm screaming everything I can at him right now. You'd think I'd learn by now that even though I understand English perfectly in my wolf form, I can never speak it. Believe me, I tried many times. All that comes out are growls and roars. Still, I gotta vent my anger somehow, right? Now, I do know for a fact I can go full she-bitch mode on Keenan, and he won't come back like me. I've scratched and bit victims before. I definitely can't pass my curse in traditional werewolf fashion. Good thing, right? Otherwise, I'd have a whole fucking pack to deal with. I lift my prey off the field and look right at him. He just gives me that look, saying he can't believe he's seeing a real live werewolf. Then I finally toss him away from me and roar at him again. He quickly gets up and runs back to the fence where his friends are waiting. When I roar at them, they quickly grab Keenan off the fence and run for it. I could easily jump the fence and be on them, but I don't need to deal with the cops. Besides, I'm no killer. Great. What do I do now? I'm still pissed off as fuck. The next morning, I enter Strickfield High. It took me nearly all night to finally calm down and change back. Darla really loved hearing my story when I returned home to our apartment at Strickfield Cove in my birthday suit. When Darla saw me quickly cover up my naked body, she knew something was wrong. Normally, you love walking around our apartment naked, she teased. When I told her what had happened, she asked me what I was going to do. I don't know, I muttered. Why me? I'm not a prize for anybody. When she gave me that look that told me different, I wanted to smack her. I could never do that to my best friend in the whole world. Anyway, I'm just walking in the main doors when Keenan confronts me again. I'm so happy to see you, my beautiful flower, he sings. Oh, what I know about you now. I gulp. I won't go out with you. Last I checked, I have every right to tell you no. Then I see something in his hands. It's the remains of my t-shirt. He brings the cloth to his nose and sniffs. You see what you do to me, Danielle? I shake my head quickly. What does this even mean? Now he comes closer, to where only we can hear each other. You are such a beautiful creature, no matter what you look like. I'm not stupid. I know what 2 + 2 equals, if you know what I mean. And to make sure he knows I know, he goes, "Ah-ooh." I go to turn away from him, but he won't let me. "One date. Fuck you," I fire back. "Hey, watch your mouth, Danielle Boyd," Principal Matthew Van Diest calls out. I want to tell the principal where to go, but I feel I'm close to where it might trigger another wolf out if I do. "One date," Keenan repeats. "You don't like it? You never have to see me again. Promise." I glare at him. "Fuck you." "Ahoo," he utters again. "Just say yes and your secret is safe with me." Truth is, it would be his word against mine. He never actually saw me change. Also, what are a few tatters gonna prove? Oh, believe me, I'm still pissed off, but... Okay, Keenan. 1 date. I raise my finger. 1. He gives me that sneer again. I only need 1, Danielle. Suddenly, he snatches me into his arms. He doesn't try kissing me, though. Instead, he just sniffs me. He lets me go and looks right at me. "You smell so wonderful. No wonder I want you so bad." Then he gets to our date. "I'll pick you up at your apartment at 6. Shit. Now he knows where I live, too? I am so screwed. I answer the door after Keenan knocks. I thought about dressing in drab clothes. Problem is, I don't own any, and I didn't find anything worth a shit in the Goodwill store. At least, nothing that would fit me. So, I'm wearing sexy clothes, 'cause I'm just that self-centered. Keenan's actually wearing nice clothes too. If anything, he looks more like a preppy kid. I come out and lock the door. Then I turn to him. "Let's get this over with," I mutter. Suddenly realizing how that could be taken, I raise my finger. "Our date." I glare into his eyes. "You will not be fucking me tonight. Or ever." He takes another whiff of me. "I don't know if I can honor 1 date, Danielle. I mean, you really smell good. I could smell you every day." But I said 1 date, and I always keep my promises. So I leave with him. We go into downtown Village and do some general hanging out. Turns out he's really into bobbleheads, so we spend some time in Bobbletopia. He further emphasizes he knows my secret by showing me a 1941 Wolfman bobblehead. Then he buys it. After we leave the store, I pull him into a nearby alley to confront him. "Okay, fucker. What's the bet?" "Huh?" Keenan asks. "What bet? You think I don't know you're scoring pussy just to impress your friends at school?" I snap. "I know I'm the one bitch nobody scores, period. So, what's the bet? How much are you getting if you get into my pants?" He smirks and shrugs. "I don't do this for money. I just like women, that's all. But you, Danielle Boyd, are definitely a prize worth winning for sure. Like I said, I want to marry you."
You're not safe yet. Weekly Spooky will be right back.
I roll my eyes and laugh. "Oh, you want to marry me?" I raise my finger. "That would be a death sentence. I'd be the biggest fucking bitch to you every day. You'd be begging to divorce me, especially when you'd see all my therapy bills. And then there's... The bastard actually has the balls to come in and kiss me. Since we're still just inside this alley, I should be wolfing out and thumping him around for kissing me. But no, I'm just letting him. His hands are on my sides, but he's not actually pinning me to the wall. However, I do smell his testosterone again, and know he definitely wants to screw me. That's when I quickly put the brakes on and get him off me. I told you, you're not getting lucky, I remind him. He doesn't get hostile. Like I said, Danielle, you have no idea what you do to me. I definitely want you. He raises his finger. I will win you, fair and square. I will marry you. I give him a bitchy smirk. Sorry, Keenan, but this date's over. That means I'm officially saying no. I'm not interested in having a boyfriend or lover. Like I said, you'd regret it later in life if you did marry me. He shakes his head quickly. I won't give up on you. I can't now. Before we can argue further, this car suddenly screeches to a halt. Then this man gets out. He has a baseball bat in his hand and points right at Keenan. You son of a bitch, he growls. I know you were the one having an affair with my wife. Now I know who the man is. You're Jake Rowland. Mrs. Rowland is one of our teachers at Strickfield High. When he sees me, he roars with anger. You just couldn't stop with my wife, you bastard. What, tainting my wife wasn't good enough for you? Keenan's keeping his confidence, but putting his hands up in front of him. Your wife's hot, but I swear I never touched her. I learned to listen to a person's heartbeat since gaining my curse. Keenan's a little scared right now. Thanks to Bella Tabon working with me, I can tell he's telling the truth. He never did sleep with Mrs. Rowland. I step up in front of Keenan. You don't know for sure, Mr. Rowland. Don't do something you're going to be sorry for later. He ain't listening. Oh, I know my wife's been sleeping with students at Strickfield High. He points at Keenan. And you got a reputation, kid. You slept with a few teachers. That's what got you kicked out of Strickfield Academy. I got news for you. Rumors don't just stay in school. And now I'm going to make sure you never take what's not yours. Ever again. I didn't sleep with your wife, Keenan protests, louder and with more fear. Now I know for sure he's telling the truth. I'm still in front of Keenan. Just back off. Out of my way, you slut, Mr. Rowland yells and shoves me aside. When I try to stop that idiot from cracking Keenan with the bat, I end up catching the blow myself. The force sends me back into the alley. I feel the sudden shock going down my back and know I'm gonna turn she-bitch. Christ, I'm so fucking pissed right now. When the change finishes, I spring out of the alley and snatch the bat away from Mr. Rowland. He gawks when I splinter it. Then I grab him and roar in his face. It's then when the cops arrive. When those pigs start pointing their pea shooters my way, I shove Mr. Rowland right to them. When they see I'm not attacking them, they don't fire at me. When I turn and run off, Keenan's calling after me. Oh, he's gonna catch hell from me once I'm calm again. Sure enough, Keenan finds me at school the next morning. He tells me everything's all good. He's not pressing charges on Mr. Rowland. He also told me Mrs. Rowland got placed on leave, pending the outcome of a much-needed investigation. I get Keenan to come to an empty classroom with me. After I shut the door, I tell him what I want to say. you and me are not happening. Go ahead and tell people about me and have fun trying to prove it. Suddenly, Keenan's on me. Again, he's got the balls to kiss me. And again, I let him. I really don't need this shit. When we finish the kiss, he promises me again he will have me. Besides, we never got to finish our date, he says, caressing my cheek. I ease him away from me. And we're not gonna. Again. I am way too much baggage. Also, I won't be one of your conquests. Keenan shows again that he's got balls by kissing me. When this kiss finished, I agree to one more full date, just to be fair. As for how this second date turns out, and what happens during that date, well, that's gonna be a story for another time. Well, my spookies, I hope you enjoyed a little jaunt over to Strickfield for a little hair-raising romance. You'll have to stay subscribed because you never know when we might revisit Danielle and Keenan and see if their love affair is blossoming in the full moon. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I am so glad to share something scary with you every single week, so make sure you're subscribed on your favorite podcasting app because you do not want to miss what's coming up next. Remember, every Monday we do Terrifying and True, a true crime story or piece of folklore. Every Wednesday is Weekly Spooky, and you just never know what might pop up on Friday. And of course, there is that unknown broadcast that seems to always penetrate our feed on Sundays. So, now is a wonderful time to be subscribed, and if you want to support us in a very direct way, you can go to weeklyspooky.com/join. For as little as $1 a month, you get 2 bonus episodes every single month, as well as years worth of bonus audiobooks, creepypasta readings, and so much more. Just head to weeklyspooky.com/join. And I want to say an extra special thank you to our Patreon podcast boosters, folks who pay just a little bit more to hear their names at the end of the show. And they are Kate and Lulu, Jessica Fuller, Johnny Nix, Jenny Green, Amber Hansford, Brent McCullough, Karen Weemet, Jack Kerr, and Craig Cohen. Thank you guys so much. And if you want to hear your name at the end of every episode of Weekly Spooky, just head to weeklyspooky.com/join and choose a support tier at $15 a month or higher. I really do appreciate the support. It allows us to keep going for the past 5 years and the next, Halloween willing. But now, my friends, it's time for me to get out of here and rest my voice a little bit because, boy howdy, is there so much more scary stuff for me to read to you. So, for myself, for my executive producers, Rob Fields, Mark Shields, and Bobbletopia.com, for my producer, Dan Wilder, and of course, my composer, Ray Mattis, I will talk at you next time.
Thank you for listening. Make sure to find your way back next week. But for now, you are safe. Trust me.